I didn't mean to wake you up.
No, you didn't wake me up. I was just resting my eyes. What time is it?
It's dinner time. Do you want anything?
Oh. Maybe that's such a good idea.
Mom, are you okay?
I don't think so. Oh.
Mom, is there anything I can get you?
No, honey.
I'm sorry. I'm just not very good at seeing you sick and weak.
No, don't. This too shall pass. At least that's what they tell me. What do you have there?
It's for you.
Present?
Yeah, I was on my way home and I was passing McFeely's and there it was. It was on the stand and sort of had your name on it.
Bring it over here so I can see it. Oh, it's a perfect pumpkin. They're hard to come by these days.
I know. I took that as a good sign.
Thank you. Halloween, it's here again. I mean, where does the time go? I was just thinking about the time when Jason first noticed pumpkins. You remember that? No, of course you don't. You were little too. He thought they were magic balls.
Wait a minute. I do remember something like that.
The day he mustered up all his courage and he threw one at you.
And I picked it up and I threw it right back at him.
And boom. you went down like a little bowling pin.
You're such a little dope.
I always suspected that you did that on purpose, you know. I decided to give you the benefit of the doubt.
You always have.
I always will.
I must have been a pretty rotten kid.
You were a terrific kid.
Mom, I want you to listen to me. You're gonna fight this thing. You're gonna beat this thing. It's not gonna be easy. But you're gonna use every bit of strength that you have, every bit of will, and every bit of power. And somehow that is exactly what you're gonna do. Because the alternative is unthinkable. It's unacceptable.
I know, sweetheart. I know.
Mom, don't be sick anymore. Please don't be sick anymore. I remember this one time, I must have been about 4 years old. And you'd been laid up for about 3 days with a flu bug. And back then, I thought 3 days was forever. And I was scared, and I didn't think you were ever going to get better. And I was supposed to be in my room. But at night, when I was supposed to be sleeping, I'd sneak out. And I'd go sit in front of your room.
Why?
Well, everybody had said that you caught this flu bug. And I figured that if I could catch it and, stand guard and surprise it, then it couldn't get you. And then you'd feel better. And even then, I couldn't stand to see you be sick, Mom.
On second thought, I think I just might be able to eat a little something.
That's great. Whatever you want, I'll get for you.
No, I'd like to go downstairs.
Are you sure?
If you'll help me.
Of course I will.
never told me that.
Well, I don't.
What are you doing up?
What? I'm spending some time with my son. Why don't you join us?
You're supposed to be resting.
I can rest just as well on the couch as I can in bed.
No, you can't. She wasn't supposed to be disturbed.
He didn't disturb me, Alan. He brought me a pumpkin. It lifted my spirits. And I thought I wanted to come down here. Please don't spoil this by being crotchety.
You look like hell, Monica. You should be upstairs in bed.
Thank you so much.
Dad, actually, I think Mom's starting to look a little better.
She looks like death warmed over. You should be upstairs in bed, Monica.
He is impossible. Coming down here was a good idea. So good, in fact, that I am going to go and try to make it to the kitchen,
Monica.
where I'm going to see if I can't find something that's appetizing.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Are you satisfied?
Me?
Let me spell this out to you very clearly. Your mother has just had major surgery. She is undergoing a brutal regimen of chemotherapy that is taking away all of her energy. Now, any strength that she's got left, she needs it to take care of herself, not you. My God, AG, have you ever thought about anybody else except yourself?
Dad,
Save it! Come on, let me help you upstairs.